you go, guys.
I'm sitting. Good thing I'm not like picking my nose or doing anything like nasty.
I'm watching you do it right now and calling you out on it.
Got it, boys.
I should have gone back to the friggin' webcam screen literally as you were saying that. So Grux is the first pick for Arctic Wolves. Grux being a very good jungler early game. He's very good at taking objectives with his ultimate and the Blood-Soaked Bane Flesh combo if you want to go that far to even do that one. Ratpack is going to be counteracting with Twin Blast and Bellica. Bellica's such a strong pick. Like, she's a mid laner that can do... She's a mid laner support off laner with CC.
She's a hero that can do everything.
Yes.
You could even play her in the jungle. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I feel like at this point, this hero is the one hero that can be played in every single off-lane support. She's got CC. She can be played in the jungle. Shit, player is a carry at this point. The hero does it all.
I mean, I've seen people... I've had arguments on the Facebook group about Bellica, crit Bellica.
Oh, don't tell people that. Don't tell people to do that.
Man. I know. I'm not telling them people to do it. I'm telling them not to do it. But people are adamant about it. And the thing is, on paper, it could work. Because her ultimate scales off mana, not power. Her knockup's good no matter what. And her Void Drum helps her refund mana. What are they laughing at in chat over there?
They told they said thanks for giving everybody that idea. Don't do that. That was just a joke. Don't play her the way I said.
Don't.
It was just a joke.
I've had fever arguments about these things.
Over on the side of Arctic Wolves, I moved on to the next slide.
I'm already there.
These two.
We have Narbash Greystone.
They've got insane frontline and initiation with Grux and Greystone. They've got great support out of Narbash. You're allowing Cosby. Cosby will be playing Grux in the jungle. Crazy Fool is going to be in the off lane with Greystone. I mean, they've got great initiation and engage, plus a really solid support pick that they've taken away from Ratpack.
And Ratpack.
I like these first three picks for Arctic Wolves are great picks.
I think Ratpack is currently out drafting at this time, though. They have Muriel and Sevarog now. So they have shields, they have frontline, they have CC coming in. I mean, not to dissuade, not to discourage or say anything about Arctic Wolves. They have their Grux for CC. They have a strong engage. Right. Greystone is always a good pick, but I always feel like Greystone, like if he doesn't do exactly what Greystone needs to do, he's always underwhelming because CC will always trump everything else. And right now, Ratpack has shields and like a lot of CC coming out of their team. Arctic Wolves' last two pick of the game is going to be a Howitzer and a Murdoch, which we
haven't seen a lot of Murdoch.
I feel like out of all the carries, he's probably in the weakest spot right now. Him and Grim probably being tied because after Murdoch received his little bit of nerf to bring him in line with the other carries, then they released Seraph and Yin, who are the strongest carries. Twin Blast has the burst damage. That's his role as a carry. He has burst and mobility. Sparrow has the team fight damage. Grim is the utility carry. Murdoch is kind of like, he's the all-around everything kind of just there. So he doesn't excel at anything specific, and when his stats aren't up there, he doesn't like have his role, his niche. Aside from his
guys, don't look at the names at the top of the screen. Look at the logos. Their logo and the draft itself. Yeah. Yes, it's confusing because they're switched. They're on different sides, but the logo is what you need to pay attention to. So, last pick. Who's going to be the last pick? Please, for the love of God, let it be Faye.
It is. You got what you wanted.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Faye. I'm so excited that I actually just want to jump into the game. That's how excited I am.
Into the game.
Let's go into the game. Let's do this damn thing.
I'm gonna have to hold you for a quick second because I am a one-man production crew. I'm also a host, and I'm a human being. Notch, I can't do everything.
I'm gonna need you to pick up the pace here, buddy.
Pick up the pace. My pace is set to sloth.
I'm gonna need you to speed up. I
want to see Faye. Do you have any idea how much I've actually considered getting a sloth life tattoo?
Dude, I absolutely love Faye. I feel like Faye is a super underrated hero She provides a slow. She does great burst damage. She combos on herself, like good long range poke with nettles. She's got a great slow with brambles. Venus Flytrap. Yes, I know. Honor the Pure kind of shuts down Venus Flytrap.
Purity Sensor.
I'm sorry, Purity Sensor shuts down Flytrap a little bit, but still, she is such a good hero, and I want to see. Oh man, I want to see Ram Riddle's Slayer.
Faye is stealth OP. You don't.
She is stealth OP.
It's not like she's like Faye can do damage. You just don't think of Faye doing damage until you go, "What just happened to me?"
Yeah.
Sort of situation.
Anybody in chat?
I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go now.
Anybody in chat saying Faye is bad, doesn't know how to play the hero or play with the hero, you're all insane. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
She's weird because Epic released her as a support hero. The idea was to have her as a support caster. So she's stuck in a weird kind of like support role, but a caster role, so she can do one sort of, but not as well as other people.
She's a scary offlane. She is a absolutely scary offlane, and people have no idea what they're talking about. Let's jump into this game and show them how freaking scary this hero can be.
You haven't seen Ram Riddles on Faye yet, have you? Because it can get interesting. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's get this underway. Go. Transition.
Over on this side of Arctic Wolves, guys, we have Phasma on Narbash, Cosby in the jungle on Grux, Survivor, period. Survivor, period.
The only survivor.
Crazy Fool with such a sexy skin on the Greystone, and Vanilla Cutie in the mid lane with Howitzer. Who do we have on the side of Ratpack?
We have Ram Riddles on the Fae. Lewis Sayre is going to be bringing out that Midnight Muriel Strafe on Spec Ops Twin Blast, involved with the Master Bellica and Omain on Severog.
So we've got TeamReborn.net playing Faye right now. I'm very interested to see what his build order is going to be. Does he level Brambles first? Does he go with that long range poke of Nettles? Mm-hmm. How does he level this hero up? And what is the build going to be?
Aren't you a Faye main?
Dude, I've played so much Faye. I think she is one of the most underrated casters in the game, and a good Faye can body nerds. I'm just saying.
All right, we do have the spoiler shield up this time, guys. Just a heads up, so we can actually work with that.
We're seeing something a little bit unusual here. Strafe and Louis are going to be playing in the off lane against.
Oh, no. We saw this all day yesterday.
See, we didn't see this one time yesterday.
No, this is all our games are this. We're seeing both teams, both Toronto and Ratpack, were putting themselves into a 2v2 lane. And it actually made things pretty interesting because it became like the teams were able to actually kind of duel each other. It wasn't a very passive lane like we normally see sort of situation. Ram Riddles is able to 1v1 half the planet because, you know, he's probably the most mechanically skilled player in the game right now.
Right.
But it definitely created an interesting dynamic. The only downside to this is the lanes are naturally lopsided. So one team...
Wait, look at Evolve in the mid lane. Oh, I thought Evolve was going for a gank here in the mid lane. He does escape.
Cosby's going in for the gank in the mid lane, and he's kind of walking around. Evolve can control. There's the landmine, followed by the smash and grab to pull him back. No smash and grab. Oh! A little late on it. He actually misses. Omain's jumping into the team fight to help out. Vanilla QT could be in a little bit of trouble as they are chasing him down. Both junglers going on to their respective targets. Omain's going to be the one to pick up the kill on the Howitzer. He has a little bit of health. Cosby's going to let him walk away. Cosby really late on that smash and grab. I was expecting that to come out a lot sooner.
Well, he actually was, I believe the seismic assault stunned him initially, so he wasn't able to do it. By the time it came off cooldown, he tried to cast it, and he was just out of range.
Did you see the seismic assault? Because I didn't see one on my screen.
No, Involve instantly casted the seismic assault. After he landed from the landmine, he just casted that seismic assault.
Okay. That would make a lot more sense, because I didn't even see Involve pop up on my screen.
Lots of damage coming out from Strafe and Louis over here onto Survivor. Louis had the purple buff hits him with a slow, hits him with the bubble. I got to pull up my sheet here. We don't see a lot of Muriel. We don't see a lot of Muriel here. So hits him with the consecrated ground, and of course hits him with that slow and strafe them. The poke, man, the mines, the grenades out of Twin Blast are deceptively strong.
It's Twin Blast's ability to combo his damage together. You get a grenade out, and you get the burst of the grenade's pretty much a free auto attack early game, plus the triple shot. It's like an auto attack and a half, plus an auto attack.
Right.
That's like 300 damage almost.
It's just, there's just so much. It's just one of those things where you're not expecting. It's like, oh crap, I'm at 50% health.
Yeah.
I need to back off.
And there.
So we've got another engagement. More stuff happening.
Yeah, because well, it's a 2v2 lane, so now they can actually do these things. Omain is starting to walk in now. Subject lands Survivor, and that's going to be the grenade to help secure the kill. Omain using the siphon to soak up the soul. Oh my god, my mouth! What just happened?
Soak up the
soul.
Soak
up the soul of Survivor. That's a lot of S's, man.
A lot of weird things just happened right there.
My jaw actually locked up while I was talking. So
soak up the soul.
Soak up the soul.
So Crazy Fool is at about 50% health right now. He's trying to go against TeamReborn.net on Faye. Faye has picked up Brambles. He's picked up 2 points into his Nettle, which is his long-range poke, which can deal great damage. I mean, you just saw it there, deal about 10% damage on the Crazy Fool. Allows him to be a little bit aggressive in this lane. Continuing to be aggressive. Brambles is going to miss, and the Nettles is going to miss as well, so Crazy Fool gets away. I have to give this lane to Faye, though.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, Faye has good lane clear. Faye has much better long-range poke. Faye has the ability to freeze this tower, and when she wants to get aggressive, she can get super aggro.
So
I have to say he wins this lane.
We saw Ram Riddles yesterday box out like 3 or 4 different Greystones. Like,
I'm so excited.
He did such a good job. Greystone would walk in, Faye would slow him, and then start just wailing him in the back of the head with auto attacks. And there wasn't a whole lot Greystone could do about it except for trying to walk away. By the time he did get away, it wouldn't be enough.
Little skirmish in the jungle here from Cosby.
Yeah, he's jumping onto Omain now, who has no health, and LQT rotates in, involved, could be in a bit of trouble. He's trying to walk away. He does manage to get away, but it's his teammate that's going to go down. Muriel joining in as well to try and help out and get them out of the jungle. Cosby's just poking away at them minions, and now he's going to walk out. Arctic Wolves doing a pretty good job of getting that early game aggression in there right now. Score is 2-1 for Ratpack. But
yep, on the side of Ratpack, Cosby's picked up both of those kills, I believe.
Cosby's
Cosby's
picked
up one.
And Omain has both kills for the other team. There is another engagement in the left lane as we are seeing Survivor jump onto the Muriel. He's going to back off on that one now as they're trying to apply that pressure onto the lane. I like this 2v2 lane. It's refreshing.
Do you have a bug with Survivor, by the way?
I do. His health bug is out of it. Do you want me to fix that?
Let's go back and then we'll go forward.
Okay.
Count me down. 3,
2, 1, go. And going forward.
Perfect. I'm at 706.
I'm at 708. So
perfect. That's right where we need to be. All right.
Excellent. So back to normal. Spoiler shield. I didn't know we even made that thing yet until yesterday.
We made it for this weekend. We made it for this weekend because of the amount of bugs we've had with the replay system. Like we need a spoiler shield. Cosby is going to get aggressive here. He's going to go into the tower, land that smash and grab.
And he is going to walk away from that one. There was also an engagement in the mid lane. That's the one I was looking at as Omain was jumping on to Howitzer. They almost got the kill, but wasn't able to commit to that any further. Ranriddle's bullying Crazy Fool straight out of the game right now.
I mean, because Faye's a super bad hero.
I said she was stealth OP.
I think she is so underrated. Her abilities, Nettles costs very little mana. It refunds mana if you land it on a Crazy Fool, on a hero, so you can basically spam that damn thing. He's got the lane clear. Like, I don't know how people think this hero's a bad hero. I'm sorry. He's bullying Reflect right now.
I think one of the issues...
Crazy Fool, I apologize.
One of the issues with Faye is that she's designed she doesn't have a defined role. She's designed as a cast, as a support, but her kit and damage is, say, mid laner or off laner. So she's having a hard time fitting in that role. We have a kill in the off lane in the dual lane right now, as Survivor does pick up a kill onto Muriel.
Boom, shotgun.
As well as a kill onto Twin Blast. That's a double kill.
The shotgun to the mouth.
My God.
Just came in, buckshot at his face, and Twin Blast was like, "Oh crap, I'm dead."
Just poof.
He was there at about 20% health. Not anymore, boys.
But
so
no, we have another engagement as Omain does have the purple buff, and they are trying to chase him down. He's going to walk away back into vision. They know there's a ward in their jungle from Arctic Wolves. But as we were saying about Faye, she doesn't have a defined role. She was kind of designed as support, but her kit says mid laner, so she can't really support.
Look at Omain in the mid. Look at him. You see that? Oh God, Vanilla Cutie's gonna die. I feel like he's gonna die.
Oh, he's gonna use the Make It Rain to jump up, and they're gonna do their best to try and secure the kill. It won't be enough. Cosby comes in and tries and helps out. Will help the team get away. Every time while I'm talking, something starts happening. They're doing this on purpose.
They are. Do you think Purity Sensor had a lot to do with the fact that we don't see Faye more? Because it basically negates her ultimate, and that's the big thing with her, is being able to combo her ultimate. Fly trap into a brambles, into the untamed growth, and a nettle. I mean, there's a lot of damage that comes out very quickly from her. But then you put on that one card, and now Fly Trap's completely negated. You ruin that combo.
I think that helped it, because once people realized Purity Sensor was a thing, Faye kind of was played a little bit less. But I feel it's more that the players feel like they can do more with other heroes. You can do the same thing and more, sort of thing. Because as I was saying, she doesn't have a completely defined role. Smash and grab going on to Ram Reels right now. Fly Trap being dropped down. That's going to help peel for the enemy team as he walks away for free. Once again, that is Ram Riddles now using his abilities defensively, which I didn't see a lot of yesterday. Subject going out in the dual lane. It will not be in range as they now turn on. There's the thunk, crash, bang, boom going on to Omain. He can't do anything about it. Lucer tried to help, won't be enough. Long Arm of the Law picking off the Sevarog out of the air, followed by an auto attack to secure the kill.
I like this lane of Phasma and Survivor more so than Louis and Strafe. Don't get me wrong, the shields are great from Muriel. Reversal of Fortune is a very strong alt, but I feel like early game with that thunk and the damage coming out, Survivor and Phasma should win those engagements just about every time.
CC always has advantage over anything else. And there's the Make It Rain to help secure those three Raptors. Ratpack is not going to do anything to contest it right now. Involve was watching, ready to go in. Team was deciding not to do anything about it. So those, I believe, went to Survivor, who's now at 17 card points, compared to Strafe at 15.
Yeah, all three of those went to Survivor. We saw the Make It Rain drop, and I've had a couple people ask me, why do they use the Make It Rain there? It's because you want to get those as fast as you can. Mm-hmm. You use that ultimate like a Make It Rain, or you use that ultimate like a Tesla Dome, and it just makes sure Raptors are going to be picked up quickly, and it doesn't put you in danger because you're going to be able to back out before an engagement can happen. And that's exactly why we saw that. There was no rotation from Ratpack there. They knew there was nothing they could do because of the amount of damage coming out. It's
the decision where you make, where you want to burn that down as fast as possible, because when you're in the Raptor pit, you're in a really awkward position where things can go... they can turn against your favor really quickly. So by getting them down with the ultimate as fast as possible, you're just reducing the amount of time you're spending in that weird spot.
Right. Because, I mean, it is a pit now for the most part. Like, you have to get in. One thing I'd actually love to see Epic do is make there be only one entrance and exit for Orb Prime and Raptors.
I think they had that at the beta event.
Well, if they're going to be as strong as they are, there need to be a true commitment to those. And the only way you can enter is through the river, and the only way you can exit is through the river. I would love to see that commitment. Mid lane here, we've got an engagement onto Involve. Reversal of Fortune is going to come out just to keep them alive. Great rotation coming out of Ratpack. 3 rotated there to keep Involved, but there's still a fight happening.
And that's going to be the Subjugate from Sevarog going down, Involve in a little bit of trouble as the Colossal goes on to Survivor. However, he knocked him right into his teammate, and Survivor's going to pick up the kill. Make It Rain does go down. Cosby's getting out with very little health. Survivor using the shotgun blast and the long arm of the law on Omain. However, will not be able to secure the kill as they're starting to back off to the best of their ability. Big explosive team fight going in the mid lane, only involved going down, and that is because Omain colossal blowed Survivor right into his teammate. Followed up by an auto attack, and that was what secured the kill. First tier 1 going down in the mid lane at 13 minutes, 15 seconds in favor of Arctic Wolves.
I like the play out of Arctic Wolves so far. They've got 5 kills. Survivor's picked up 4 of those kills. He's picked up the Raptors. He's sitting at 22 card power right now. Strafe only at 18 card power.
Ram Riddles might go down here, and there's 3 people committing 4-1. Half health, no mana Faye. Ram Riddles trying to use a fly trap to peel himself off, but it won't be enough. They got tired of his shenanigans, took him off the map.
So I'm having a minor discussion in chat. Someone telling me that Raptors are overrated. And I'm just going to disagree with you that Raptors are overrated. You take a look at currently Survivor, who's picked up the Raptors and has a lead over Strafe.
22
and as
19. 3 CP
as we get into the late game, that lead can turn into, like we saw the last game, NATO Stick had a 12-point card lead by picking up Raptors every 4 minutes. You put the Raptors with a gold buff. You go from picking up 800 to 800, is it 900, I believe is what it goes up to when you pick that up. It's 2,400 card power every 4 minutes. Raptor is such a strong objective early to mid game. If you prioritize those Raptors, at the 15 to 25 minute mark, your carry has such a nice lead in CX speed that it makes going for an Orb Prime or makes going for an engagements very one-sided. And that's why we see these teams prioritize Raptors, because you can feed your carry so much that in an engagement, it just protects Survivor. He's got a 5-point card power lead. Just protect Survivor and allow him to take those shots and pop off.
Speaking of engagement, Evolve gets himself caught out as we even had a blink onto the Bellica. There's the Sussman Assault knocked up, followed by the Make It Rain. They're now stuck in the Prime Pit. Phasma is using the Crash Bang Boom to help secure the kill. And Evolve gets the kill on the Narbash. The R2000 will go out, but Muriel's Shield will protect it, and that is going to be a tower in the off lane, or in the duo lane right now, as the minions are pushing straight on through to the Arctic Wolves tower. And that's another tower as Ram Riddles picks up his own. So all tier 1s are down for Arctic Wolves.
So this is going to be one of those. We have all tier 1 towers down. Set your lanes, let your minion waves push. Yes, the team can farm a little bit safer now because tier 1s are down. But what you've done is you've opened up the Raptor Pit, which is going to be respawning here. Was it just taken? No, Raptor Pit's just respawned. So you've opened up Raptor Pit to allow Survivor to pick these Raptors up a little bit more. Or you've opened up the Raptor Pit to allow Strafe to pick up the Raptors a little bit more comfortably. And it also opens up Orb Prime possibly. You can hard push the off lane and open up the Orb Prime for your team. So taking these Raptors these towers pretty quickly opens up a lot of the map control for the side of Ratpack.
We are seeing teams starting to posture themselves around the Raptors as the buffs did just come up. I think there's a purple buff that someone secured not a second ago. Crazy Fool back in the off lane, as we do have a gank that's going to happen with the invisible Cosby going in for the clap, the double pain. Muriel using the Cosmic Razor Downs to try and shield, but the smash and grab will pull in the Muriel away from the carry. Cosby diving in straight right now, and there's the quenching sails going out. Involve coming in. Yep, coming and getting the kill on Narbash once again. Vanilla QT dropping the Make It Rain to zone out the enemy team from going any further. And that was a great turnaround from Ratpack, having a gank turn into their favor.
Yeah, really good rotation from Evolve from the mid lane. He landed this into a Void Bomb, was able to easily pick up that kill onto Phasma. Louis did a great job with those shields, quenching scales, and Honor the Pure to keep himself and Strafe alive. Just really solid play. This opens up the Raptors for them. They instantly rotate over. You've got Omain and Strafe picking up all 3 Raptors, which is going to put Strafe at 26 card power. I mean, within just a minute, he went from being behind up to 26 total card power and having a 4 card power lead over Survivor in a second. Great rotation out of Ratpack. Good heads up play. 18 minutes into the game, we're waiting for that Orb Prime play now. Who's going to engage? Who's going to come out safe?
Ratpack
and who's going
likes
to
take advantage as soon as they get the chance. So I think we're going to see Ratpack
absolutely
start going on. If there's going to be 1 kill, if they manage to get 1 pick, they're going to be on that Prime. And we are seeing Involve and Cosby fight over the buff right now. Involve's being the one to pick it up using the Void Bomb to secure it. We haven't been paying attention to Ram Riddles at all, but in the corner of my screen, I've been seeing Ram Riddles absolutely bully the Greystone out of the map.
Oh, there's nothing that Crazy Fool can do. The long range poke plus the damage coming out of Untamed Growth. There's very little that can be done at this point from Crazy Fool. This is Team Reborn's lane. He's just going to continue to be aggressive. He's got warding so he can see when people are rotating, and he's keeping Crazy Fool out of these engagements. He's doing exactly what he needs to do with the Fae.
He's also keeping Cosby over there on that side of the map, which is going to be a big resource, having the jungler constantly just having to sit and babysit for a Fae. Just so Greystone can kind of keep up his lane and farm. What you're supposed to be seeing is the Greystone up onto the enemy tower constantly. And now this is where, like I said, I don't really like Greystone as a pick. Because if Greystone doesn't get to do what Greystone needs to do, you have this kind of just auto attack bot. And that's all he can, like, there's no CC on him. He can't have a direct impact on a team like the Fae can. And there's going to be a double blink going in, followed by a clap from Cosby. And that is Lucer going down as they focus the support with the shields. Quenching Scales does go out as the teams are fighting over. Seismic Assault followed by the Void Drone to create that big mana drain zone to get the team out of their own jungle. And they're going to try and secure that. Arctic Wolves is backing right now. Omain just doing what he can to get those stacks up. There's the subject getting on those minions. Survivor sees it happening, wants to go in. Not a whole lot he can do about that one. And they're going to secure that jungle farm and walk back out. Meanwhile, Crazy Fool having a hard time dealing with the Fae.
Crazy Fool knows, Fae knows there's a rotation coming. He has vision down. He started backing off. I love Involve posturing himself to help. Lands a Seismic Assault and a Void Bomb onto Cosby and just make sure Fae can get out there. So really good rotation from Ratpack. They're playing really, really well together. They're prioritizing these objectives. They're giving that farm to Strafe that he needs and just keeping the pressure on to Arctic Wolves right now. Now, this is by no means over. Arctic Wolves is not terribly far behind when it comes to card power. Yes, they're lacking a little bit of that map control, but one Orb Prime play, one misplay from Ratpack, and Arctic Wolves can take this game.
We are seeing, looking at builds right now, how are we looking at Notch? We're actually seeing a Reverberate coming out of Vanilla QT.
And so this is purely to counter Muriel. We've seen this in the past. It's not a card that's picked up often, but when Muriel comes down to deal with those shields, you pick up a Reverberate. It's a 50% damage bonus against shields for 4 seconds. So it's a direct counter to those shields.
I liked it better when it was a passive, but it's still a pretty good card, especially when you put it on the AoE caster. You drop that and Make It Rain, and you just basically Vanilla QT at this point using his ultimate to burn the shields down from Muriel.
Exactly. Raptors are back up, instantly picked up by the side of Ratpack. Louis picked up one, Strafe picked up one, and Strafe is going for the second one. Now, great zone.
Yeah.
Great zoning coming out of Ratpack there.
Coming out. There's a blink by Vanilla QT to drop the Make It Rain onto the enemy team. They're now going on to Lucera, while Omain misses the Colossal Blow on Cosby. Involve using the Neural Disruptor to blow people up. Blinks in, lands a Seismic Assault onto the Grux. Fastman in a bit of trouble as he goes down to Strafe. They're going to blink once again to follow up on Cosby, who has no health, and the errant auto attack to the butt is going to take down the Grux. This is Ratpack's advantage now. They should be going to Orb Prime if they get
after that engagement. Let's go back 10 and forward 10. We have a bug on Survival. Just count me down on when to do it.
Oh, you want me to? Okay, give me a sec. Popping up the spoiler shield. I'm going
before
back.
they take Orb Prime and anything else happens.
Back,
here.
forward. I'm at 22, 23, 24, 5.
We're good.
We're good. Good.
We're good. So they are back on the Orb Prime right now. We've got Omain and Strafe going after this objective. Crazy Fool and Survivor are up. This may be a misplay. This may be a misplay for Ratpack here.
Nope. Survivor gets down by the Assassin Fade. Crazy Fool loses ultimate, and Ramriddle's picking up yet another kill. They're jumping back onto the Prime, but I don't know if they have enough health for it. There are the shields from Lucer, maybe a Quench and Scales if it is up. And they do manage to secure it. That is going to be Prime buff. Oh no, the carry goes down.
You really don't need the carry as of this point. I mean, he's important, don't get me wrong. Like, it would be nice to have him, but you've got all lanes pushing in your favor. They still have this Orb Prime activated. TeamReborn.net rotated in. He used his Untamed Growth, Flytrap, a Brambles, and just deleted Survivor off of the map. And now they're going to push this tier 2 tower down. Yes, it sucks that Strafe fell. That's so bad that Strafe fell. But they still have the Orb Prime activated on 4 people. It's activated on people that can deal really good damage. TeamReborn.net, Involve. Omain's got that tankiness from it. So it's not the end of the world by any means. And your minions will have it as well, so it makes pushing a little bit easier.
And Faye is going to be just clearing the minions out on the mid lane, while the rest of the team starts to apply pressure into the right lane, getting some damage off on that tier 2. It's only a few hits away. Involved clearing the wave out, forcing Vanilla QT to stay right there as the minions began to push into the mid lane as well. Both buffs are spawning right now. It's going to be a black and a red. Omain picking up the red buff. Cosby should be going for that black buff if he wants to help secure any objective on the map at the time. Choosing to farm instead, and we might see Reborn, well, TeamReborn.net. Faye picks the black buff that Cosby had the potential to come grab himself, and now there's a black buff Orb Prime Faye hovering around the jungle looking. Cosby's going to stab Link right out of there. He wants none of that as Ramriddle starts to rotate into the left lane. Death Touch being applied to those minions, and he's looking to get yet another tier 2. Ratpack rotating over there as well to help out their offlaner. Survivor does start to walk in. I don't think there's a lot they can do with that. Omain creeping around the back of their tier 2, getting in position for a bit of a flank. They're going to let the tier 2 fall down just without any repercussions, playing the safe game, trying to defend the inhibitor. Minions going to tower. Maggot Rain is dropped to clear out the wave, buy themselves a little more time for one more wave to go through as the offlane for Arctic Wolves is pushing in their favor. Tier 1's still up over there, though, so they might get a tower, but it won't be anything that Ratpack really needs to worry about.
No, I mean, you've got your offlane tier 1 is still standing. You're safe. Mid lane's pushing in your favor.
And we are seeing them posture for a fight. Both teams are scared to go in. It's Omain who starts the throwdown, goes in, misses the colossal blow after blinking, and they now throw out the grenades, the shields, everything they need to do to try and secure the kills. Kind of a sloppy team fight coming on both sides. They burned all their abilities, but no one has died yet, and now people are just disengaging. Crazy Fool in a bit of trouble. He's now stuck in 1v5, getting happy circled by the Ratpack and blown up by Strafe, and the triple shot followed by the grenade. Strafe now on a killing spree. Or, no. Someone's on a killing spree.
I have no idea who it is. It's got to be TeamReborn.net. 3-1-0.
Strafe now securing the Raptors once again. He's at 44 card points. That's going to be 45 with that next Raptor, in compared to Survivor's 36. So whoever said Raptors wasn't a strong objective and was overrated, this is the testament to that one.
This is why you take Raptors. It's not, okay, your team, yes, your team doesn't really get anything off of it. They don't get a ton of experience. But the big thing is allowing your carry to get fed. Get fed, allow him to do work, and then you just protect the carry. You have to commit so much to get to that backline. If you look at the size, if you look at the Ratpack's team, they've got a knockup from Involve. They've got a root from Omain. They've got a slow from Team Reborn. They've got shields from Louis. The amount that the amount of commitment Articles has to make to pick up Strafe is going to get them killed.
Yeah.
This is why Raptors are so strong, because he's got a 10 CP lead, and you're not going to be able to get to him to pick up those kills.
Teams are now starting to posture in the mid lane, as we do see Velika trying to pick up Crazy Fool this time as well. We'll miss the seismic assault. He's going to blink right away. Vanilla QT's there. Pops the landmine and the slow grenades. They will hit. Involve is going down. Lucera's coming to help out. Oh no! Now Lucera's caught out in the ultimate with Cosby there. Omain doing what he can. The question skills go out. Double subjugate will land. Colossal blow just before the smash and grab can land. And they do peel for Lucera. But Team Reborn's blinking in now. Gets the Harvest Nails thrown out. Gets thunked. Crash, bang, boom. They now need to save another teammate. Subjugate has dropped. Crazy Fool is low, but overplaying their hand will be Ram Riddles. He goes down. This is bad news for the Ratpack. Crazy Fool loses his ultimate, burning and applying that CC. Cosby gets straight now that the support is gone. Survivor picking up Muriel as well. Oh my, Ram Riddles just threw the game.
I mean, does Arctic Wolves take this? They've got a minion wave. They've got 25 seconds. They've got to get this tier 2. What just happened?
Ram Riddles! Ram Riddles threw the game!
Okay, hold on. Tactical feed. They're picking up the tier 2 tower. The only person that's going to be alive is Involved. He's going to be up in 8 seconds. Tier 2 tower is going to fall. The inhibitor
is going to fall.
Whoa! What is happening?
Prime is spawning in 30 seconds. I think they're just going for the game. This could be it. Involved getting blown up, manhandled by the landmine. They're jumping right on the core. Lucera's trying to do what he can using the consecrated grounds, but it won't be enough as the entire team. Oh my god! What? They were out, and Ram Riddles goes back in for the big dick plays. Gets the limp dick plays.
LDPs from Ram Riddles. LDP. What just happened?
They were winning the entire game. They were winning the entire game. And just that one mistake is what cost them. I think that was probably one of the biggest... That's one of the biggest upsets we've seen in PCL ever. I'm supposed to analyze this. I'm supposed to analyze this and be like, okay, this is what happened. But... what was Team Reborn.net doing? He went in and he was like, haha, watch this. Oh shit, I'm